I think that's still really the challenge. I'm not sure what it means to him, but the at bat for sure was definitely picked up on every major media coverage. I didn't learn about this until I posted the video. Everyone in that group reached out, and then all of a sudden you started seeing the feed on every single news outlet out there. His at bat, I believe he gave a heart sign at the end for his sister, and as a human being, not only do I have the deepest condolences for him and, his parents and his family, but it made me kind of stop and realize, and of course, all the comments in the group and all the people that decided to chime in, what a feel-good story it would be, try and get the ball back to Ellie. I'm sure it would mean something to him, but, his parents as well. I'm a parent of a daughter, it would mean the world to me to have something like that. Just I shouldn't say the world, but it would just, help with the grieving process, I should say. But it was an awesome experience and an awesome home run. I mean, it had a huge exit velocity as well, and to clock one out of Wrigley Field, that's pretty impressive. There's one or two options. I have the ball, with me still. I have a few people that have already tried to reach out. You could see kind of little. That's probably where he connected, hitting it out. I've had a couple people reach out. They said they've talked to some people in the Reds. Truth be told, it seems like it's a giant game of telephone tag. And I don't know if you're familiar with telephone tag, is you whisper something and it goes around the table. At the very end, it's the complete opposite of what anyone's saying. I finally got in touch with someone who has family high up in the organization. She has a couple, actually her father is a retired Hall of Famer. I won't share the last name if that's all right, but they've reached out to the president of the operations, and I'm waiting to hear from them. Once I get, in touch, share some details, I'm happy to help facilitate a return to the ball. If Ellie does not want it, I got to be honest. I'm just as psyched to keep a home run ball from Wrigley Field as well. But in 2025, with all the emotions out there and the not the peer pressure of the group, but you really think about things. It puts life into perspective. It puts humanity into perspective. And if it would help his family, I'm happy to facilitate a return of it.